Okay, so we are going to generate some fabric. The CLO calls it texture. And so there was a texture generator tool for a little bit, but it's been updated. It used to be like a little magic wand, but now it actually has its own menu. So we're gonna go up to fabric, and there is now the CLO fabric kit. You can actually purchase this if you have fabric you're trying to copy. If you don't have the CLO kit, you can still use this as well. So first let's try using a map. So basically taking a photo of some fabric that you have. So maybe some denim pants that you have or whatnot. So we'll go ahead and they're calling it a map. They're calling it, let's see here. Yeah, they're just calling it a fabric map. Okay, so it's basically just the image. So I have something download, or actually no, I have it on my desktop. Here we go. Here's a screenshot of some fabric I took, or you can do a photo as well. Okay, and then you can crop it if you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say, or maybe I will actually rotate it, because should I rotate it? Oops. There we go. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'll just say okay. Click. Okay, so it's going to put this in repeat for us. It's going to try to help us do a smooth repeat. So we have to choose pattern type, and I guess we'll try plain irregular. And now because we click that, now we should be able to click and drag like a little space for it to make a repeat. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. This is our repeat. It's okay, but it's pretty stripy, right? It's not totally perfect. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's not perfect. So you can kind of play with this. Like, is it better if it's bigger? Or is it better if it's a smaller swatch? Ooh, no. And just kind of play around till, and you can move this stuff. Like if I look at this, something dark blue that I don't like right there. So I don't know if that's this, where that is. There is an equalizer to kind of get the colors to be similar. Maybe that will help you achieve what you need to achieve. We just want it to look natural. Let me try again. I'm gonna click and drag a big spot. I still don't like that. Okay, no. Okay, let's see what that looks like. It's okay, but obviously you can sit here and really kind of get detailed to try to get the repeat to look smooth and not too patchy. So take your time here and play around with it. I'm gonna go ahead and move on and say apply and close. Okay, so it made our new fabric. Now it's up to us to actually use it. Because there's a trash can, I know that means it's not in any pattern pieces currently. So I'm going to select all of our pattern pieces and I'm going to click, drag, and drop it. Okay, and there it is. Sometimes I like to have quality render on as well. And okay, in the past videos I've talked about fabric maps. CLO does now create its own fabric map, which is or normal map. So if you click this little button, it will generate one for you, and you can play with the intensity. And then same with displacement map. It has a little auto button so that you can get some maps and supposed to make it look a little bit more realistic for you. But there you go. Okay, so now that's if you have an image. Let's go back to our CLO fabric toolkit. And they have a different choice. So if you don't have an image, but you kind of know what you want, you can choose physical property and then fabric type. Today we're choosing denim. Composition, probably cotton. If it's a blend, you can click another one. If you know the weight and the thickness, add in that. If you have advanced details, add in that. But I do not today. So I'm gonna say, so they gave us like 3 options. Maybe I'll choose this one. I'll say apply and close. Okay, so there it goes. So I'm going to select all of these guys. I'm going to click, drag, and drop it. Let's see what this one looks like. So it's actually really nice. So that's another way to generate some fabric as well. So go ahead and play around with this and design your denim fabric for your project that we're working on all semester.